What up, what up, what up? It's your girl Taya with the Tarot, with the Zodiac Tarot card reading for my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a recent past, current, present, and near future reading. Only take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay. This is your recent past card. This is your current present card, Gemini. And this is the near future card. Okay, my Gemini, for your recent past, we have the Justice card upright. The decisions that you make now have long-term effects in all things, both for yourself and for others. There will come a time where you will be judged. The Justice Tarot card appearing in a reading signals that a judgment will be made fairly and accordingly. The decisions that you've made in the past will be carefully weighed with fairness. Your feelings around this card may differ depending on your situation. If you have been wronged, this card's appearance may bring you relief. On the other hand, if your actions have caused pains to others, this card serves as a warning. Her appearance represents a chance for you to change your actions now for the better future. When a tarot card reading shows the figure of justice, it is time to account for your actions. Another meaning of the Justice card is truth. Truth must come to pass. This cannot be found in the mouths and gossip of others. Instead, it is based on facts. Learn the truth about others and yourself. Speak and know the truth before passing judgment. During a reading, when you see the Justice Tarot card, you need to be fair in all your deeds. By following the right procedures to learn the truth, you will understand what your tasks are. Another meaning of the Justice Tarot card during a reading is to symbolize that something needs your attention. It could be about your life, career, or just an important decision you need to make. If you have been unsure about something, it is time to get a solution once and for all. Okay, next for my Gemini in your current present is the Five of Cups reversed. When this card is reversed, the Five of Cups shows a significant recovery from the regret as well as proper acceptance of your past. You are beginning to realize all the implications of your actions, and you have finally come to appreciate the lessons which can be learned from these experiences. You may even start to recognize the overall value of the painful experience as you had in the larger scheme of things. You are seeing that the suffering and grief that you have endured gave you the strength and embodied you with resilience. You are ready to pick up the two remaining cups, which are still full, and go on with your life in full force. Next for you, Gemini, we have the Nine of Swords upright. The Nine of Swords is often associated with fear and anxiety about all the things that worry and keep you up at night. Sometimes this card can be associated with trauma, one which may be shameful for you to confide in with others about, and all the psychological responses that come from experiencing that trauma. When we are never released from the entrapment depicted in the Eight of Swords, we escalate into the Nine of Swords, where we are plagued by nightmares. The Suit of Swords is one that is concerned with the mind, with logic, with intelligence, and with communication. But somehow the Nine of Swords was caught on the destructive end of the mind, the one which turns inward on itself, multiplies, and festers. Questions are plaguing you, and you find yourself reciting all the possibilities, all the things that could happen to you. You are haunted by what could be. There is a sense of repetition within this card, that some events which have troubled you before and ones which you have managed to either repress or run away from is coming back. Sharing your grief does at least provide an outlet for your pain and may release you from carrying this burden alone. Is there anyone that you can feel comfortable speaking to? In cases where it is less about trauma and more about general anxiety, analyze yourself and think if this is a feeling that is within your control or if there are any other factors that contribute to your anxiety. Concentrate on the matters which you can control and learn to ask for help. What up, my Geminis? The energy I got from your reading was somewhere in your recent past, you made a decision. A decision not to be a victim of all the traumatic stuff that you might have went through in your life, a little bit probably further back than just your recent past. It's just like maybe some traumatic stuff happened to you, and instead of living in this victim energy, this depressing energy, this energy of grief, you decided to fight back against it, like positive thinking, and just to feel better, to not always just feel so down and so drained. And that's the energy that I'm getting from your current present. Your recent past is talking about a decision, some type of choice that had to be made. And then your current present is given the energy that you have come face to face with certain actions from your past or certain things that have affected you. And the energy that you're in right now is you're coming to terms with all those decisions and situations from your past that may have caused you trauma. You're finding high vibrational, positive ways to cope with this feeling of sadness or depression or guilt or whatever. But I need you to remember these new coping skills that you may have found, because in your near future, those feelings of depression and guilt and sadness may come back, because there are just some things in life that you don't get over. So right now, I don't know if you're in the energy like, I'm over that, I'm past that. Some things happen that are so traumatic that you never get over, but you just learn to cope with. That's why things are called coping skills. So just stay, when them dark days come, because they're going to come, just try to stay in the energy that you're in now. If you want to get into more detail about this, you need a little bit more clarification on the reading, feel free to contact me and we could book you a personal one-on-one tarot card session to just see where else this reading goes from here. Thank you for listening. Later.